one more thing. Okay, so the reason that oil is bad for the environment and that coal is bad for the environment, and the reason we don't have enough coal and the reason we don't have enough oil is because of God. Because Eve sinned, and there was no sin on earth. Everything was perfect. There were no weeds in the ground. Farming was simple. And then after Eve convinced Adam to sin, we had no oil. Like, God decided to stop making everything okay. So basically, all the world's problems are women's faults. Thank God we don't have a female president. Oh, wait, Joe Biden's probably going to die of COVID 19, and we'll get Kamala Harris. That's going to be great for us because women have caused the downfall of everything in the past. I'm sure they'll do it again. Okay, so Eve sins. That's the reason we don't have oil. Sin is the reason we don't have oil. If only these gay guys would stop having butt sex, then everyone would be fine. That's not true because straight people envy and straight people cheat. And if everyone would stop being sexually immoral or immoral in other ways, then we'd have unlimited oil. God would actually help us. Okay, so we got to play the card we're dealt. And it sounds like God doesn't like us very much. If God doesn't want to help us with the oil situation, with the coal situation, with the water situation, with the icebergs, like with protecting the environment. God doesn't want to do that. God seems like God is hell-bent on our sin causing us to destroy the planet so that we go extinct. So that we end up an extinct planet, or a mostly extinct planet. So this is God's plan. I mean, unless God is planning on being good, because Ken Paxton would say God's good, God's going to protect us God's going to protect us when we run out of oil, God's going to protect us when we run out of coal, God's going to protect us when we can't farm, God's going to protect us when the groundwater's gone, God's going to protect us when Lake Mead's gone, and that water supply is not supplying the Central Valley in California, and everyone's dependent on groundwater, but there's no groundwater. God's going to protect us then. Trust me. And what I'll tell Ken Paxton is, you're assuming that sin won't exist. And if sin exists, then this whole thing that God has a plan, God is good, are you really that, like, I can't imagine you became the Attorney General by lacking logic. Like you study logic, like the ability to do logic for the LSAT, right? I mean, I don't know.